This was the first throw of the game for Jimmy. I was like, what?
Yeah, this isn't a good ball. It's a good decision. I like him taking the throw to the flat because
Me too.
the other option is to try to go deep to Ayuk, but Ayuk's covered. Uh,
Yeah.
the safety on the right side, or I guess the right side of the 49ers offense on the hash right there, he's got that covered. So he's got to go to Wilson. It's just a bad throw. He gets the completion here for 9 yards, but this should be a 12, 15-yard gain at least.
Right. You threw it behind him.
Tackles him.
Nice route from Ayuk to spin that guy.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful route. We've seen them run this corner post route quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's covered up well downfield. It's a good decision by Garoppolo. It's just a bad throw.
Right, because if you throw it like to the other side, you get maybe 5 yards after the catch. Maybe
yeah, get hit. Yeah, get him. If you get it up on his other shoulder, it takes him upfield, and he can. Who knows what happens there? He's going to get the first down. Good blocking, really good. Yeah, really nice play action. Look at the pocket that he has to work with, and they have that.
Say though, look. To me, this is the shot. They're taking a shot right here, right? It's to Ayuk. And I know you're saying 42 is.
Oh, I lost you. Oh, there you go.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Just saying, this was like the play against the Rams, right? It was to Sherfield, and he didn't throw it. It was a play action half roll off play. It was like this. It was this play.
It's a similar play. It's a little bit different, but it's a similar play. The only difference is this time 42 is continuing though to backpedal.
Okay.
Until Garoppolo turns his shoulders, and then that's when 40. See, now that he's turned away from Ayuk,
right
now he stops and settles. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good call. Okay, I see it. I guess he didn't like the look. Checks it down. Didn't give up on it too early like last week. Because last week I thought he gave up on it too early.
Yeah, last week he did. On this one, I don't think he did. I think if he throws that ball, it's an interception because he doesn't have the arm. He has the arm to get it there, but he doesn't have the arm to get it there flat enough.
I see what you're saying. Like you would need like a Josh Allen arm to kind of power it past the safety here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or like Aaron Rodgers or whatever. You need to be able to get that ball more on a line, and he doesn't. He can get it there, but it's going to have to be in the air. And I think 42 or whoever that guy.
That's a good call. That's a good call. I agree. You wouldn't even. Yes, even Kirk Cousins. I don't know if he could do that, but Rodgers could do it.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray could do it. Okay, fair enough. Good decision. Bad ball placement. Interesting. It was just interesting to notice that it was a similar concept that they ran last week, and see how we executed it similarly, but for different reasons.
Yeah, they continue to try to hit it.
Yeah. Well, one of these days.
Yeah, eventually he's going to throw it.
Yeah, it must look really good in practice.
We just talked about. Look at the way that the play action with Deebo Samuel affects the defense. Everybody's taken off that way.
Yeah, that's true.
And he just needs to lay this up, like he did the throw to this throw from Garoppolo needs to be like the throw that he made to Kittle. It just needs to be a little floater. There's nobody within 5 yards of him. Just put the ball up in the air, let him go get it. Instead, it's a little flat, and he just flat out misses it. It's a bad, awful throw.
Yeah. It's really bad. There's really no one around you. And so, Jack, why does he miss this? Like, what's the flow? If you were the coach, like, what did he do wrong here? Did he not follow through?
He just leads him too far. He just leads him too far, and I think they'd probably been running this play in practice a bunch of times, and he's probably just floating it over the top every time they've done it. And this time he just throws a little too flat, and it's on too much pace for 22 to get there because Wilson doesn't look like he's
around this guy's hand right here.
Maybe a little bit. I think that was one of the thoughts that I had when I watched it on the TV copy from the other angle. Because that's where the angle that you saw on TV was from the other side. It seemed like maybe he was trying to get it around that.
But just float it. Just float the ball. Like you could honestly underhand it.
Yeah, it just needs to be a little touch pass over the top.
You could throw it like a rugby pass, just like underhand it.
Yeah. Well, he could
lob it up there.
Yeah, he could have thrown it up like he was taking a 3-point shot.
Exactly. You could have shot it like a basketball to the dude.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's nobody around him, and he's got to throw the ball when he does because of the pressure. That's what because there's pressure coming off of the edges. Yeah. So he's got to kind of throw it when he does, but he just needs to toss it up and make it an easy throw. And he makes it way more difficult than it needed to be. And that's why it's incomplete.
This is my thing with Garoppolo. Like he's a good quarterback, but he just has too many moments like this to make what he makes. Like if you could just lower that salary cap a little bit, he's a great quarterback for any team. But you got to hit this one making $27 million, man. This because right now, it basically like what Garoppolo's game is. Limit him to 20-something throws, 180 yards, be efficient, don't turn the ball over. That's great. But Mac Jones does that for $2.8 million. You gotta hit that. You gotta hit that.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it was one of those things everybody talked about so much
Right.
that it just kind of got brought up. And this should have been a touchdown here. This was a touchdown if he throws the ball to Brandon Ayuk. He's got Ayuk open. He just doesn't throw the ball.
Oh, yeah, he's got Ayuk open, but he gets the PI.
Yes,
because Jaguars hadn't done enough.
They hadn't done enough to help the 49ers out yet, right? Yeah, there should be a touchdown here too. He has Juszczyk open on the right side and just misses him. He's looks to the flat first, not there, and he turns and he's got him. I mean, it's tight, right? But if he throws it on him, it's a touchdown.
Ooh. Yeah.
So
okay. What happened here?
yeah, I think he's just trying to be too fine with it and trying to guide it out to him instead of just letting it go. Because his feet and everything are in good position to throw this ball. He just doesn't put it on him. He just throws it out there in front of him too much.
He doesn't really transfer his weight at all. He never does that. But like, it's all upper. It's all arm wrist. Is that how you always throw?
A lot of times, it's very rare for him to really see him drive the ball off of his right foot.
It's just
Everyone does it, but not often enough.
Oof. See, to me, at this game, like at this point, the game could have been way. I mean, he missed Wilson. He hasn't really thrown a great pass yet. Game could have been uglier. You know what else though? Look at 19.
Yeah, 19's a tougher throw because he's got 44 in between them. So it's a little bit of a tougher spatial thing. I think on this one, his read is flat to Juszczyk though. I think he's going. It's 1-2, and I think Debo's probably 3.
Look at Sermon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give him a chance, Jimmy. Give him a chance.
It's definitely something to come back to, right?
Like a running back who can be a wide receiver. Imagine the things they can do. They got to go because really, like, you have the IU.
Oh, you muted yourself.
Sorry about that. I know it happens to like draw attention away from Kittle, but you could actually run this play again, and if they do that again, you can hit Sermon for the touchdown. What a good concept! Love it.
No, absolutely. It definitely you can set it. It's something that's there. You can come back to it again. I think he came right back in though. Again, this is a touchdown throw if he just throws this ball to Debo Samuel. He's got Debo wide open. I understand what they're trying to do here. They're trying to, do something different. That's why he's got.
Oh my God, Debo.
Yeah, because he's got. I mean, they got Jennings lined up as the fullback, right? So they're going to try to hit him in the flat. But if you just run the play as it's called, which should take you to Debo, I would think.
Most of the time when we watch, look, Garoppolo's having an excellent season. Most of the time when we watch these games on film, I'm thinking he's even better than I thought. Today is the one day where I'm like, no, it's a little bit worse than I thought. Like he left some stuff out there, and they probably could have beaten Jacksonville 60-10 or 45-10.
And you can say the same thing about the Arizona game too, which was a good game, was a decent game for him. But there were some things that he did in that game that kind of cost them from possibly able to come back in that.
Good point. Oof, Debo. He's just standing there incredulous.